After starting off this game with an incredible start, a capital with almost 100 production and a whole bunch of wonders, unfortunately, we've had a few of them denied by this guy in the north. He's been terrible. He's taken 3 of them: Terracotta Army, Mausoleum of Theodoric, and he just got Colosseum as well. But the good news is we are on the up and coming. At the moment, we have got a total of 13 wonders that have been completed across our empire, and that number will only continue to rise. The question is going to be whether or not we can actually secure the rest of the wonders, because the way Frederick's going, despite the fact he is on 76 production compared to our 241, he's doing a pretty good job of sniping these wonders out. So we're going to continue on here and hope that we can pick up every single wonder that's available. We've got Wee Young Palace here. It's going to take some time for us to get this. 3 turns? No, 2 turns. We're going to be 2-turning the Wee Young Palace. It's ridiculous, man. The other thing to remember is even though we've got 95 base production, that's not the truth. The truth is we have got a lot more production than that, because we're playing a Subchepset. We've got 15% bonus production towards wonders, so take that 95, multiply it by an extra 1.15, and then we've also got another 30% coming through from Riches of the Duat, because we're adjacent to a navigable river. Actually, does it even matter? No, it's only desert terrain. It's literally only desert terrain. We're on desert terrain, so therefore we get another 30%, and then on top of that, we've got other bonuses that are going. We've got Hatshepsut's, or we've just got the typical cultural one that you get an extra 10%, and we've also got a golden age that's coming up in 14 turns, which means that there is the potential for us to grab even more production towards wonders. So that base of 95 is really a little bit closer to maybe around 150. And the Wee Young Palace, we can see here, it's going to take 375 population. We've obviously got a little bit of rollover from the previous turn. Carryover from the previous turn, so it means that we can finish that bad boy in 2 turns. So let's go ahead, let's do it, let's get ourselves nice and saddled in, because this one, it's going to be a fun ending, I suspect. We're technically in a war at the moment, though. It's with Trung Trak. She's not really putting up much of a fight. Is she multiple people? Is that what I'm seeing? No, we're not seeing that. She's only at war with us, but she's not having a fun time. You can see that she's lost a lot. She has lost a lot. I tell you what, there's quite a bit. Yeah, he's got 9 cities, or settlements right now, Xerxes. He is doing a decent job, so well played to Xerxes. Let's continue, though. Where do we go from here? I think we probably just look to expand up towards the north. No point in us moving into organized military, because, well, it's just been taken. And while technically it would be nice to have that extra city limit, do we really need it for 2 turns? Let's go into something a little bit more reasonable. Maybe Angkor Wat would make more sense. So there's a part of me that thinks we really should be getting into organized military just for that extra little bit. We're not going to bother. Not right now. That's not what's important. What's important, you know, are we losing happiness and because of that losing production? No, we're not. We're on 7.5 production. We're okay. We're okay. It lasts a little bit longer. We're also going to ask for peace here. Would you be interested in giving us your cities? No, we don't want Ostia either. All right, we're just going to take peace. Bien sûr. Indeed, indeed. So we've got peace now with him. We defended his attack. It was actually a pretty good attack. I like the way that he did it. He came down towards this side, over towards here, and then up, which was quite smart because he kind of cut out our units. But in the end, we were able to overwhelm him. Where should we move these units? I guess we could come over towards this position. We could look to try and take these enemies down. Scout's going to stand up in the middle of his base and just do his thing for a couple of turns before he gets kicked out inevitably eventually by Patavium. We've apparently picked up a new resource as well. Maybe something's been added to the trade route. I don't know exactly what happened there. Let's go ahead and grab everybody, though. Let's put them back inside. So let's go and do that. Wonderful. And now we continue on our road over here. Medjay, you can just sleep for the moment. This guy's being very annoying, just going between these 2 cities like this, waking up our units as they do it. One more turn on Wee Young Palace. I think it should have been finished last turn, but it's okay. We'll give him a pass for the moment. We also want to move some wild game into this town because we want this town to grow. We want it to grow very strong. Do we get Bursa? Yeah, we got Bursa, but you can see Bursa didn't really give much to us in the way of walls. In fact, I think it gave us 0 walls. At least for the rest of our game, our trade routes can't be plundered. So that's something that we've got going for us. So we can definitely pin that one up on the wall. Other than that, Wee Young Palace now coming through. Have we got any more wonders? I don't think if there's a wonder that's available, it would have been built. I can tell you that right now with high confidence. Yeah, we've got no wonders that we can build in any of our cities. So we'll get there eventually. But for the moment, it's just clicking next turn until we've unlocked a new wonder that we can build. And we can definitely look to lay siege here. I think what we could also do is try and... Oh, it's okay. We're fine. We're just going to make sure that we repair everything. We've gained a little bit here. What do we pick? I think we got some production on this tile, so not bad. But at this stage, though, I think the reality is we're just going to wait out this game and just kind of push towards every single wonder that we can. Got more to pick up right here. God, look at the stats on Weyoung Pass. That's actually quite nice, dude. 6 influence, and then, I mean, you get the 2 gold and the 2 gold and the 2 culture coming through from our... Is it our... It's not a unique civic. I think it's just like a bonus. You know how you've got bonuses for your civilization? They just kind of carry over. I think it's just one of that, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a civic. Comet is the civic, whereas that's just a bonus that you get. So once we leave the era, we're not going to get that. It's still a nice bonus. Now, speaking of wild game, let's go and throw that wild game into Gebtu. A little bit of a bonus here. Is it -5 happiness? We could throw an altar down, but I mean, an altar doesn't really do much for him. It does give the happiness. It's only 3 happiness, though. We could put happiness in there, or we could just actually we could just wait on organized military. It'll come through shortly. Okay, with regard to our expansion here, we're gonna look to come out towards the reef. Could drop down the amphitheater as well. Oh, we still don't have villas? That's crazy, man. We still don't have a villa. Now, the other thing to note, we could put the amphitheater down here. This is actually quite a nice spot. Gets the adjacency. So that's like a +3, but then you're losing that tile for the rest of the game. Do you really want to be doing that? Like, this could be a wonder down here. You know, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Actually, it's got a 4 adjacency. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's got a +4 adjacency. We're going to take it. The 10 culture. Why not? Why not? It's a decent amount. Amphitheater. We'll do the same over here. Let's see if we can find anything of value. There's a +8. We'll take that. Amphitheater's coming through. Decent timing as well. 3 turns on each of these. Actually, you know what we're going to do here? It's a little bit cheeky, but we'll allow it. We're going to carry over production. We need to prepare for Pyramid of the Sun. And it needs to be on flat terrain adjacent to a district. So the district is very key here. So this is flat terrain adjacent to a district. So we could put it right here. God, oh my God, it's actually got a total surround of wonders, with the exception of this bad boy right here. That is kind of crazy, isn't it? But I guess that just shows the reality of when you're playing as Egypt, how much you can push it into wonders. Okay, we've got a couple more units over here. I think we can probably just force end this turn here. In 2 turns, we've got access to philosophy. So we also need to be thinking about putting in, or going for Angkor Wat. The question is where we put it. Now, it needs to be next to a river, so we could go for something like this. Wouldn't be terrible. Let's cancel this bad boy as well. We're canceling both of these guys. These guys are officially cancelled here. We're going to force end the turn again. So we've rolled a little bit of production into these amphitheaters. We've lost a unit somewhere. It's got to be a scout, right? Yeah, it was a scout up towards here. He was on lookout. Okay, so now that we've unlocked both of these wonders, we should be able to... Don't worry. It's there. We just have to... You have to encourage it out. Oh my God, it's a 2-turn Pyramid of the Sun. Pyramid of the Sun is probably more likely to be taken than Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat, this is our current capital, but we'll move the capital eventually. And it's growing pretty quickly, though, isn't it? Well, not really, actually. I mean, there's 81 food in here. Maybe it makes a little bit more sense. What type of... These are both 4 turns. So, do we think... Let's look. Can we find Pyramid of the Sun or Temple... Or, sorry, Pyramid of the Sun. Pyramid of the Sun or Angkor Wat. Anywhere. So, we're looking for these wonders and whether or not they are being built. We're pretty far through on the tech, or on the culture tree. So I think that's probably going to be a bit more likely that we get that. So I'm more hesitant to put Temple of the Sun in a secondary city. I think we want to try and focus production on it, though I don't see anybody building it. I may have missed it, though. Let me check you one more time, because you are being a real... unfriendly guy this game. I'll say that much right now, Frederick. Okay, I think we're going to be okay here. Let's add ourselves in a little bit of war support. Just push ourselves over that threshold so that we don't get the unhappiness or the war weariness. So, let's go ahead. We'll do Pyramid of the Sun in the cap. Drop that bad boy down. Wonderful. And then over here, we're going to throw in the Angkor Wat. Is that the spot that we throw it? Yeah, it's got to be that. That's got to be it right there. So that's going to be 4 turns on that. Okay, so we've got 2 more wonders coming through now. And once again, this is kind of why I want to do the specialist, because like look at the... Yeah, we're gonna switch these. We're gonna switch it. I don't want to, but like the trouble that I've got is like I want to be greedy. I want to put Angkor Wat in the capital just because I want the extra specialists, right? Like we've just kicked out a citizen. We've got more citizens that are down here. We need the extra space for our specialists. So we've already got the 1 in here. So let's go ahead. I think we can probably afford to take this right here. What's the alternative? We could take the mine. It's 3 production, but it's just 3 production, and it's just flat production. So yeah, we're going to avoid it for the moment. We'll keep going out over on the sea here. Hopefully we don't get attacked too much. And we should also probably... Oh, geez, that's close. That is very close. All right, let's get you guys all sorted. I don't know why the archer went onto that tile specifically, but we will allow it. Should the archer go here? No, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, actually. That's a lot of units. Are we already at that level? We're only at level 2. That's a lot of units for right here, right now. Okay, all right. Let's bring everybody across. Not bad, not bad. We don't really mind if we lose units. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of stuff that's in here right now. Okay. We've got the walls in already, so that's fine with regard to defense. The question is, what else do we want to be making in this era that we really need? I think the barracks would be decent here. We're at 33 production, so that's going to push us up to 39, which is very, very competitive for a city. We could also look for Master Bar and Mortuary Temple. This is our 1 city that's in like the tropical biome here. It's also got quite a bit of coastal availability. Actually, does it? It's got one tile coastal left. I think we stick with Old Faithful. We could even just throw this down. It's a +6. The market. Though there's a part of me that wants to leave the coastal tile. I think let's just do that, and then we'll go Master Bar. We'll chuck it in up here. Mortuary Temple. It gets a couple of adjacency bonuses, so we'll do them right there next to each other, and that should be fine. And then we can go into an academy after that. We can probably throw the academy somewhere down here. Maybe this tile. Not terrible. Okay, and then... Oh, we need navigation. Let's do that, the navigation bonus. We're fine to avoid this for now. Sanchi Stupa is very rarely picked up at an early stage, but just now that I've said that, just be aware. They're probably going for it. They're probably gunning for it right now. Is there anything else in here that we want? I don't think so. I think that's probably it here. Oh, is that unit going to die? He's pretty low on the health, actually. You should be coming back. I did not expect that. Okay, and Commander's fine. Scout has finally been kicked out, so let's get you on an auto scout route. Oh, I like the focusing. Oh gosh, that's a lot of archers, isn't it? Angkor Wat is completed. Okay, we knew that was going to come. The question is whether or not we get the Pyramid of the Sun. That's the main thing I'm worried about, because this is down the science tree. It's already late, turn 101. Normally it's gone by like turn 90, it will be gone. So you do need to be very, very cautious with it. We could think about a Tajadi, but I think we probably just want to add in more out here with regard to the our buildings. So let's drop in the garden on this tile. And then from here, I think we can look to go... Actually, amphitheater is not a terrible option either. We could do amphitheater here. But to get to here, we'd need to put a building down. So we also need to come out here for our academy. So we could drop the altar. We could drop a saw pit. I think we're probably going to do a saw pit on this tile here. And then we'll do the academy. And then we'll find our amphitheater on this side. That's going to be our play. Okay, wonderful. You can just heal in that spot. I don't like this right here. I feel like we should probably be not so aggressive. Like, we are really deep out here. So we're going to just get on back. This was a overextension, a mistake. So you can come back for now. You can just chill out. Hopefully you don't die. Let's bring these in. And instead of defending against Trung Track, we're going to be defending against these city-states. Or at least, sorry, these independents. These barbarians that have cropped up here. We could have fired down upon that unit. It's not a huge deal. Okay, so we get the extra settlement limit. So we've now reached our cap. There's no other policies that we want to be throwing in here. And we continue our expansion. Let's take that tile. Oh, we probably should have taken this one. We definitely, objectively should have taken this one. It's a small detail. And you're going to fortify. You can fall back as well. Okay, so we should be fine in the cap. We're just going to go sit back. We'll heal up. We'll also heal up with the chariot. And we'll just wait for them to push in. They'll push in eventually, and then we'll get those bonuses. So we'll be okay. We'll focus down the archer on the back. Look for a little bit of a heal on this one. Fortification's complete, so now we've got those double bonuses. Excuse me? That's got to be a scout. Yes. Okay, we've got Pyramid of the Sun. Wonderful. He's up. He's online. Was that the scout that died? Yes, it was the scout that died. Gosh, look at this. Look at this mountain range. This is incredible. We were talking about like how she had all this land available to her, but she doesn't. It's an inland... I mean, it's ocean. I just thought that there was land here because you see mountains. There's just random mountains out in the middle of the sea. It's kind of wild. Okay, where are we coming out here? I don't think there's anywhere that we need specifically, so we can just keep moving out. We're now actually touching his capital. Did we deny tiles from his cap? 1, 2, 3. No, we didn't. No, he's all good back there. Do we do sheep? I think we do the sheep here. Definitely going for the sheep. Probably the wrong unit to target. We probably should be going for the archer. We could go wild game. I think we just focus on building this city up as much as we can. We could do the altar. We could do the granary. Neither of them are needed. Okay, finally, we've taken all of these down. The last thing that we need to work towards is ironworking. The trouble that I've got here, okay, hear me out. We're at 82% already. I don't think we've got the science to actually get up here. And then at the same time, we need to think about relics because we need to fill out our relics, right? Like we're sitting on, oh, we're on 6. We're on 6 already. We only need 4 more. That's doable. That's manageable. Okay, all right. That's manageable. I think we can do it. We can do it. By the way, look at the production numbers on these cities. Look at the production numbers on these cities. 43, 60, 41. I mean, the cap is the hero. It really just comes down to the navigable rivers. There's going to be a game that we fight. 2-turn Great Lighthouse. Anyone? Anyone for a 2-turn Great Lighthouse? We could do that. We could also go for it over here. A 3-turn Great Lighthouse over here. And it gets the bonus adjacency. We could do a double adjacency. And then we're not losing out. I mean, this is a decent citizen. Where do we go? I think we probably put it in the cap, don't we? The extra turn makes the difference. It makes all the difference. And we got the... we've also got the bonus to our... We've also got the Anchor Watt, which gives us the extra specialist, so we can kick that citizen out, get an extra specialist. We also get another one in 4 turns, so we are happy. And then we can finish our amphitheater here. Lovely. Oh yeah, it's all coming together right here. Now, where does this bad boy go down? It goes down right there. We can't get him on the top side. That's a 9 over here. It's a 9 over here. There's a lot of 9s in here, isn't there? We could save this tile for a wonder. Put this here. Yeah, I think that's got to be the play. He's going down right there, isn't he? The academy. Okay, things are looking good. We've healed up to full, and this guy's come back, and he's just been hit in the face with 50 damage. Lovely. Medjay, hold. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Frederick. You shouldn't have. Too kind of you. Now, another thing to note is we haven't actually got our villas up yet. Okay, Funan is going down. Okay, we receive science. Okay, wonderful. So that means that he's got no technologies that we don't have. We've got all of the technologies, and we also didn't lose any influence. So we've had 2 great successes there with regard to our spying this game, which is absolutely lovely. Okay, next turn we've got the Great Lighthouse. Oof.
He built the tower at
Oof.
the greatest.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful work.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. The poor amphitheater. Did we even finish the amphitheater? And the lighthouse. Both of these guys went down. Do we repair it? I think we repair it. You know what? We've got nothing else to spend our production on. So let's just hit repair. And then we can throw... Do we want to do villa? I think we want to do the villa first, right? Let's do the villa. And then we'll do the academy. And the academy is going to come down right here. Wait, that's a barracks and a bath. Oh, that's such an awkward tile to put specialists onto. My mistake. I shouldn't have done that. We've still got these 2 bad boys in here. All right, this city is absolutely cooking with gas right now. We got another specialist that we could put down. There's nothing that's calling to me. Maybe like the fishing boats are probably the silver. Oh, we can't reach the silver. Never mind. Monk's Mound. Okay. Oh, Monk's Mound. What do we need for Tomb of Askia? We just need to have a desert tile. The one desert tile that remains in our capital. There was a reason we never took you. And then down here, we put Monk's Mound. 5 turns for Monk's Mound. And we got Colossus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. You know what we should be doing? We should be doing a little bit of merchant purchasing in all of these, just so that we can get our merchants out, because we will need to spend our points here. So let's go ahead. We'll also grab villas, just because we need to start requesting more thingamabobbies. As you guys know, thingamabobbies, very important. And we're going to lose this unit. That's okay. We don't care. We need to request more trade routes. And because we're requesting more trade routes, we need more influence. So that's going to be our game plan here on the late stages. Now, give me a sec. My wife has just brought me through a lovely, toasted sandwich. So I'm just going to go have this, and I'll see you guys shortly. All right, and we're back. It was a good toasted sandwich. I will have you guys know. It was very, very high quality. So, yes, let's get to it. Let's get into it. Attempting to accept the invitation right there from Napoleon, just in the state that we are. By the way, Napoleon, I didn't realize we were such good friends. What do you love about us? Is it you're in... Okay. Likes the civilization with the smallest number of land units. Bro, this guy needs to be in our games more often. Like, we will always be friends with you, my friend. That is, well, that's wonderful. Is he at war with anyone? Oh, with Tubman. Okay, we're not interested. Sorry, mate. Okay. I think we probably just take the culture here, right? No, actually, we're so close to the end of the tech tree. There's no way there's any... Yeah, we're up to future civics. But there's no wonders for us left to build. Have we built all the wonders here? I mean, we're at 17 right now. I think we just have to go culture. Because, I mean, we'll go for the bonuses. Like, we'll go for all of our, all of our future techs, future civics. Okay, so from here, I think we'll take the 14 gold for now, but we're going to be looking to switch it out very, very soon. These guys can all hold. Let's get these merchants on the road. I think we want to... Let's see what trade routes we can actually do here. Our merchant... Yeah, there's not a lot. We can... We've got this one over here as well, so let's try and get these merchants out here as far as we can for the moment. There's still plenty of land down here that we haven't scouted. I totally forgot about that. So there could be cities down there that we could look to try and trade with. We'll do the same up towards the top here. We want to try and get trade routes. Remember, we don't care too much about the actual trade routes themselves. We just care about having them, because over in the next era, that's where it's really going to matter, because we're going to be having a lot of gold from them. Like, we get 5 gold for every trade route per turn, which really starts to add up, especially in the early stages. All right, our focus here. That dead archer. We've got another specialist coming through. Do we potentially put it on this tile? No, we got to take this with the +6. That is huge. That is massive. That is 41. That's not too bad. We can call that reasonable for antiquity. Now, where else do we go from here? I don't think there's anything. I mean, we could go specialist, but even then, like, there's really, like, this is not a particularly strong specialist. The extra science. You know what? The extra science is kind of nice. I do like that. Okay, let's continue out on this side. And this merchant, I thought we just moved the merchant. Oh no, this is the one that we just purchased, excuse me. We could also look to purchase, or could look to train more merchants, but they're still quite cheap at this stage, so I think purchasing them is fine. We've got a lot of resources in the bank as well. We're at 2.6k. We're making 200 gold per turn here, so we can basically afford one every 2 to 3 turns. Alliance with Napoleon. I mean, we'd have to upset Tubman? No, we wouldn't, because she's only hostile with him. So we would absolutely take your alliance, sir. Thank you very much for the offer. That is beautiful. Yes, of course. All right, next one. So we've sent 1, 2, 3. So we'll go to Patavium as well. Did we click that merchant? Yeah, there we go. Patavium. This archer, you can hold your position. Hold your position, archers. So we've got the next round that's going to be coming through, the 3rd round. Oh, Volcano. Please don't hurt us. Please don't hurt us again, Mr. Volcano. An ally is... Are you serious? You just got out of one war and now you're back in. What is wrong with you? I mean, the trouble is, if we go to war, it's gonna hurt us a lot more than it's gonna hurt you. We literally almost share borders with him. We're 1 tile away from sharing borders, and you want to war deck him across the continent? I see what you're doing here, Napoleon, and I admire it, but I'm gonna have to say no. What a smart move from Napoleon. He knows we're the biggest threat, so he allies with us and then tries to get us into a war. I've been there before, buddy. I've been there before. That's a smart move, actually. I do like it. I don't think that AI is thinking that complex about it, but they could be. And if they are, hats off, devs. Hats off. Okay. We're going to do the academy. Is there anything else that we want before then? Maybe the blacksmith? But the blacksmith's not really going to be that impactful. I think this is probably fine. We could look for the market, the garden, but even then, I mean, 30 food is a decent amount of food that we've got here. I think we just go for the villa and then follow it up. The villa's really important. We need it for the influence in the next era that we've got. So that's my thinking. All right, so we're going to do Sanchi Stupa. So we'll do Sanchi Stupa here, definitely. So Sanchi Stupa gives some nice bonuses here. So we get amphitheater bonuses on this tile, as well as bonuses to our academy. And then over on this tile right here, we're going for the Monk's Mound. We've actually got different tiles that we can put it on, but we'll put it down here. I mean, it doesn't pick up any adjacencies. Even out here, it doesn't pick up any adjacencies, so there's no real point. We need to save this one for the next era. That's going to be 3 turns on that bad boy. All right. I think we should get it just because we've been so far ahead with culture for this entire game. The Sanchi Stupa we may not get, though, so just keep that in the back of your head that we may lose the Sanchi Stupa. We're going to obviously do our best. We're going to try and get it. Is there anything in here? Maybe the fish? No, we can't reach the fish. There's nothing else that we need down here, is there? You know what we could have had from an early stage here? We can't actually build it, but I was going to say a fishing key, but there's no real point for the fishing key. There is definitely a point for the granary, though. How is the granary only giving us... Isn't the granary adding +3 in here? I think it added a fair bit there. Okay, so... From here... I think we could just, like, take the production and the culture. It's not terrible. We'll go amphitheater. No, we want to put our amphitheater here. So we want to come around to this spot, but we also need to put down our academy, and our academy is going to go there, so we can put that down first, and we definitely want to finish it earlier rather than later. And then I think we just like end up putting the altar there, and then we'll do our, excuse me, we'll put our amphitheater in this little corner here. But it's going to be very, oh, which volcano is that? That's none of our volcanoes, unfortunately. I mean, I don't mind it when the volcanoes are going. You need at least a relationship of unfriendly. Okay, reconciliation. Oh, no. Oh, it's only at 60. Oh, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Next turn, we should be able to do this. Oh, actually, when we start this trade route... Now we can improve trade relations. Okay, there we go. We didn't even need to send him reconciliation. I mean, we wasted it, but it's okay. It's all right. Do we take... I think we probably want to come down the right side. I think the right side's probably a little bit better. On 25% gold from trade income and treasure convoys. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is going to be specific to leaders that are focused on economics, but I guess that just shows you how little we play the economic leaders. Now, we could get this up to 100 production if we really wanted to. Do we really want to? Not really, but we will, you know, we can do it. We don't need to. Just keep that in mind. Okay, we got to take these last 2. These aren't bad, actually. Minus 10 gold for each city-state you're a suzerain of, and 100% gold maintenance to military units. These are reasonable. We can manage that. We're only down 23 gold from that, so that's absolutely fine. Monk's Mount about to come through. Sanchi Stupa the next turn. Okay, we are absolutely crushing this, and we are setting ourselves up for a crazy exploration age, dude. We are going to be rushing into the Askia, the Tomb of Askia, and that's going to be the tile for it. I can't believe that we actually got all of the wheels in motion and managed to make it work. Look at the amount of potential that is available here. There's a whole, you know what, I'm just for the sake of it, we're going to keep the camels in there. Just for the sake of it. Let's crack that 100. Let's do it. We can even go more if you want. Let's get a couple of the Tajadis out. I don't know how many we can actually build. They'll cut us off eventually. Do we want to go for a quick look over here and see if we can find anything? No, okay, so we can't do that. I don't think there's any other way that we can increase our trade distance either. All right, we got Sanchi Stupa. Okay, I think that's it. Oh no, there's still one more. How many are we at? 19. Bro, we're going to try and crack 20 wonders. And keep in mind, okay, this is against the Deity AI. Okay, sure, it's only a small game. Like, we've only got 6 players in here, and they're all on the same continent, so we can scout what they're building. Sure, I hear you. But at the same time, like, still pretty cool. It's not bad. Okay, let's throw this villa down. What else are we going to throw down in here that we reasonably could? I mean, we could definitely do that as well. We've got a granary. We could put it down. I mean, why not throw the granary down? And other than that, I mean, we could go lighthouse. Lighthouses actually aren't bad here. Like, we've got a lot of room for them. Jade. Oh my god, look at the amount of gold in this city as well. Even, like, just the amount of gold that we're making is kind of crazy. Let's hit the trade route here. And let's go for another trade route. So we have managed to pretty much establish trade routes all the way up here. Let's look to purchase a couple more merchants. There's one, and we'll do another one over in Nekeb, because this is an investment. It's 720, and it looks like a lot, but you got to remember that at the end of the day, those trade routes are really going to come back and reward you. There's so many ways that you can boost up the trade income. Like as we just saw, like there's the leader bonus that you can get. Leader bonus? The legend unlock that you can get. All right, we hit it. 10 turns until the end of the era. How long until Future Civic is in? 10 turns until Future Civic comes in. So we'll try our best to get that bad boy up. Where does this specialist go? Do we even put a specialist in here? I mean, we could do the specialist over here. I kind of like putting the specialist in at towards the end, just for that extra little bit of science. It's not much, but you know, it does add up. Do we go for the social policy slot? This could actually be quite nice. Let's try and get that social policy slot. That could be good for us. Okay, let's finish up with these merchants. So I think we've got 3 more that we can put up here. Maybe 2. No, we've got 3. Oh, he went to the wrong city. Oh, he went to the wrong city. That's awkward. You were meant to come up here. That's okay. That's okay. We'll still get there in time. We'll still get there in time. So we're going to purchase another one. We are literally just purchasing merchants right now. The other thing is we get more gold every time we... Look at this city. Every time we build a wonder, we also get gold. So... You know, we got a lot going for us. Do we have a merchant coming down here? Well, we do now. Let's buy another one. Now, another thing I will just point out is that in the past, I have only had a maximum of 50 gold. So I don't know if they... Well, I should say, there were games where I played where in the exploration age, I got way more than 50 gold per turn from that trade bonus that you get. Like, they give you 5 gold for every trade route that you've got. There's been games where I think I had like 80 or 90 gold per turn coming through from that. But the last 2 games I played where I went from antiquity into exploration, it was only showing 50 gold, and I felt like I 100% had more trade routes than 10. So I don't know whether or not they've capped that. If they have, it's probably a smart move, because that's like something I definitely look to exploit. But it's just like, I'm going to actually count the amount of trade routes. Is there an easy way to check how many trade routes you've got with somebody? There's got to be a way to easily check how many trade routes you've got with someone. Surely there's a way to actually check it. We can just count the cities. We remember where the trade routes were, right? So we know we've got 1. It's okay. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it because we know how many we've got, or at least how many we're gonna have. We've got down here as well that we can send a trader to, or a merchant to. I should be calling it merchants. Excuse me. So let's get you down here. Let's get another purchase in. Do we really want to purchase this many? Maybe after this, maybe we don't go into the amphitheater and let's just go into a merchant. 6 turns on the merchant. I guess we can do it. I guess we can do it. And then we're gonna go into Katana here. 5 turns on this bad boy. Dude, we can't even afford another merchant, can we? Yeah, it's 1,000. Oh. Once it starts getting to 1,000, that's like, you're really starting to push it. That's got to be the scout that was dying over on the west side. So we're not even going to... Let's check it just to make sure. Yeah, we knew it was this guy. This poor guy over here. That's decent. That's not bad. We can take that. Okay, we've got another one coming through. So we're sending down here... Oh, we've got Irizutu that we can send to as well. Bro, the trade routes don't stop. God, that's a lot of units. You're friendly with us, right? Actually, speaking of friendly, would you be interested? No, you're not interested. Okay, you are angry. Reminds me of my wife. You know, she's sitting behind me right now. I gotta be careful. It's okay, she's got a headset on. She can't hear anything. She's not that angry. She's not that angry. Okay, oh, you know what? We were talking about, yeah. Okay, so we need 4. How many turns have we got? I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. Worst case scenario, we don't have bronze working. Yikes. Oh my god, we don't even have masonry. Who needs masonry? We got enough production, bro. We're fine. Let's start her off. I think we just start off. Yeah, we'll go with the wheel. Just to start. What do we got on the Tajati? Activate on an Acropolis to immediately start a celebration. We got 9 turns till the next one. Why not? Why not? Let's just go for it. Take the 20% extra culture. And I mean, technically, we've got another policy that we can slot. What are we going to put in? We'll put in coinage. Why not? Get ourselves a little bit of extra in the way of gold, just because that might help us. Is there anything else that we could slot in for this? Well, this is +2 production on wonders on the desert, so we want to keep that in as well. just because we're getting even more production for our wonders that are in the desert. Okay, let's improve our trade route. One over here. You'll come up over onto that spot. So we only need one more up here. So let's go ahead and purchase that now. And then that's going to be our last merchant purchase. I don't think there's many more that we can do. You can see the amount of resources we're stacking in here. We've also got, I love that we've also got the silk in there as well to help out. What have we been added to the trade route? Marble added to our trade routes. Lovely. So let's go ahead and improve trade relations once again. You can see we're already up to friendly with this guy. Oh, you know what? What's crazy? The reconciliation is still ongoing. And so that's pushing our relationship now into positive because we have gone through the reconciliation. We've got plus 60 because we started a trade route with it. Make that plus 70 now with him from the trade route. It all comes down to those trade routes. These trade routes are incredible. How does he have so many cities now? I mean, he's just kind of exploded with regard to his city count, hasn't he? He's doing a decent job on production as well. He's up to 142. I'm impressed. Surprisingly, I am impressed with your ability, Mr. Deity AI. Next, I mean, I'm so glad that we picked, or that we put the Anchor Watt in here. We would have been out of position otherwise. It would have been so damn hard for us to do that. And now here we go for currency. Currency is 2 turns, so we're going to do that. Oh my god, I don't have the space. I don't have the space. Somebody stop it. Do we want to put the pearls in? I don't think we want to put the pearls in. We want to put the fish in. That's wild. That's wild. I mean, we could also, we've got the lighthouse already in here. How many was it? 5 turns? Wait, repair the camp? How long have you been out like that, Mr. Camp? Just sitting here on the sidelines. I've been putting food in. I've been putting wild game in my cities when I could have been having hides or fur. Is it hides or fur? I need to double check. Hides. Oh, we're okay though. Okay, so I feel like at this point we have almost certainly got more than 10 trade routes. Like we have been trading out the wazoo here. Improve those trade relations, and the great thing about improving trade relations is it improves your relations overall with players. Like, there is no way that... Oh, my God. There's more. Salt. We should be moving the salt into another city. I mean, we're making Tajati here, so arguably we want to keep the salt in the city. Let's get the fish out of here. Sorry, fish. I know we just put you in. We've got another Tajati. What's our option? Activate on a wonder to add +2 gold to all wonders currently in settlement. Oh. Look how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 13 wonders? In this settlement alone? So that's an extra 26 gold? That looked like more than 26 gold. Oh, it's 26 gold plus all the multiplication that's coming through from these. Oh my god, dude. This is ridiculous. I'm in awe of this playthrough right now. This is crazy. 4 turns. Oh, that's not good. 4 turns. 4 turns on mathematics. We might need to boost up our science just a little bit, just so... Oh, +1 codex. Do we take the 200 science? Because we could just take the +1 codex and then just research something that we can get 1 codex with. That's the play. And then we take the codex. And then if we look over here, so we're now sitting at 1... Yeah, we got 9. So we need 1 more, and then we hit it. More llamas, more pajamas. Oh my god, look at the amount of space. Or amount of resources that we've got. This is on a whole nother level, dude. Establish the necessary ritual centers. Have an altar and a monument in the same settlement within 15 turns. Well, I think we just get that, don't we? 150 culture. Or 15% production towards constructing wonders in Waset. I mean, it's not really like we've got the ability to produce more wonders other than, like, the Tomb of Askia. That's it. There's literally one that we can build. Wait, is there really just a granary? Oh, no, that's okay. That's not in the cap. I got a little bit worried there. A single granary just sitting by itself all alone. I got overly concerned. Okay. Over towards this spot. Oh, we've just finished a merchant. Hold on, we still need another merchant. We still need 1 more merchant. I know I said I wouldn't. But we need 1 more. I think that's us done with regard to merchants. Because we've got this guy up here. He's going to pop right now. Excuse me? Why are you not showing up in green? Has he lost His resources? Why can't we trade to Gaities? What's going on? That's not right. That's not right. Something's bugged. Something's broken. I don't like it. I've just realized through all of this time that we could have gone onto this tile with a market, and then we could have put a fishing key over here. And we could have gotten around it completely. Oh, now it's going to take us too long. What are the odds? What are the odds? Where do we go here? We can't get down here. There's nowhere. Oh, you know what? This is a minor river. I just realized this is a minor river. We should have been coming up here a long time ago. Oh, that's all right. Improvements. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. How could you forget? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. Go. Mausoleum. Oh, how did we almost forget you? 2 turns to go. Oh, God. Oh, I hope that we get this. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not like this. Oh, that was so close. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. There's no way for us to improve, like to, I mean, yeah. I can't imagine us bringing that down to 1 turn. That's not going to be easy. We can't do a Tajadi in this time. Is there anything that we can build here reasonably? Like maybe a horseman? I don't know how many turns we've got left. Activate on the palace to add +3 culture to the building. That is one of the worst. But I mean, it's still good though. That's the other thing to note. I'm leaving this merchant just for now because I swear we could have made a trade route with this guy. And worst case scenario, if we can't, we will be able to... We could have done a trade route out here as well. We'll be able to use him in the next era. How many turns? 2 turns. Yes. 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 We did it. We did it. Okay. It has been done. It is relieving. Oh, man. That's so relieving. Okay. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Imagine if it gets taken from us, though. Could you imagine? Apparently, that's the best route there. Why is it saying... There's no way we have a trade route to this. He hasn't connected. Maybe... Oh, it probably just doesn't have any resources in the city. What's the name? Gaities. It probably just doesn't have any resources in the city. Yeah, probably doesn't. There's no way we can transfer him out either. I guess he just goes to sleep then. I guess he just goes to sleep. Have a good sleep, my friend. Okay, we've got 2 turns left. Nice attempt at a settlement over here. Don't you even think about it, my friend. Yeah, baby. There it is. Oh, it feels good. 1 turn to go. And we are sitting on just a cool, just a calm, just a 20 wonders. We did it. We did it. I think that's the first time I've ever crossed the 20 threshold as well. That is a decent amount. That is a good amount. We've got nothing else that we really need to go for in here. What do we pick up? We picked up the militaristic point. We could do settlement limit. Not a bad idea. I think we go down here towards settlement limit. +1 settlement. Oh, we're not going to need settlement limit in the next era. There's no way, dude. We're not going to be pushing it that high. What else do we do? 15% production towards military training units? I guess that works. We can do that. Let's grab the Future Civic again. Oh, I can't believe we got the Mausoleum, dude. We actually got it. There's nothing else in here that we want. Like, we'll just go for Horsemen just to grab units before we go. Ooh. No, we can't lose a merchant, so that'll be fine. And then last turn, about to come through. And that's when we're going to count all of our trade routes. Okay. We're here. The final turn of this age. Let's go through everything. The age of antiquity is upon us. Or rather, the end of the age of antiquity is upon us. We've got ourselves a little bit more growth in here before we have to finally finish it off. Espionage has been detected. That's fine. That is not a problem. We will allow it. Future tech, not that it matters. A lot of resources. Oh. Why not? Why not? Just a little bit of extra. Okay, so this here is our final merchant. Now, let's go through all of the cities that we... Is there another merchant that we're missing? Do we connect this one? I think we must have connected this one. Yeah, well, we had to because it's not green. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't do this one because it's not on the water. That's why we can go to Ozutu because it's on the water. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. This will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And yeah, I think it's 13. Okay, so our bonus should be 65. We should get 65 gold here. It shouldn't be any more or any less than that, because we can account for 13 trade routes that are active at the time that we are finishing this era. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to save it right here. Save game. And see, I've got all my previous games in there. So when we roll over into the next age, is there anything that we can one turn in here? Another horseman? Why not? What about in here? Let's repair that clay pit. And let's grab, what else can we one turn? A Medjay, why not? Okay, we've got 3 turns on the lighthouse. That's not going to be completed. So we're looking for anything that can be one turned, just because it's better to add the production into something than to not be using it. Why is this? Oh, this just got completed here now. Okay, one turn. There's an archer. We'll do a ballista in this city. Okay, so we're looking at plus 65 gold, because I want to check whether or not this has been nerfed. And then the next question I've got is, which civilization do we take into the exploration era of what we've got here? We need to do something that's got focus around wonders. I want to do something that's got a wonder focus. And I don't know the exploration age civs well enough to be able to point to that, but we can point to this, 20 wonders. That's a good amount of wonders. It's a good amount of wonders. It's decent. It's not bad. It's acceptable. So then, when it comes to the next era, when it comes to our mementos, as a matter of fact, we know that we're going to be going into +2 culture on wonders, because that's plus 40 culture. And then we can also do 10% culture in cities with at least 1 wonder. So that's, I think we've got 1 city that doesn't have a wonder. So we'll look to get a wonder in there. So I think that's probably what our go-to is going to be. And then for our civilization, we can always reset this. We can always come back. Which civilization does well with wonders? What's got wonder bonuses? Nothing off the top of my head. There's probably something in here like Spain's got some silly bonus or something like that for wonders. Would it be Spain that has the bonus? I don't know. Songhai? Surely not. They do have navigable river bonuses though. +1 production in cities on navigable rivers for every resource. Oh, and they get the Tomb of Askia. Easy choice. Easy choice. Okay, so now the question is, how much gold do we actually get here? Because, as I said, like, I mean, there's not a huge difference between the 50 and the 65. The main question for me is whether or not they've actually nerfed this and given it a cap. So, here, I think Songhai might actually be a pretty decent option here. Like, of course, we're not really playing on the idea of wonders, but we're definitely much playing on the idea of navigable rivers. Now, you can see we've lost a little bit of a yield. There's a bit of a yield difference here. But we will work to return this to its former glory. I'll say that right now. Let me check and see. Is it +50? Is it +65? Give me +65. Come on. Yes. Okay. They didn't nerf it. Wonderful. I guess I just must have finished both of those eras with only 10 trade routes. And this one was at 65. So what other bonuses does Songhai have that we could potentially look to leverage here? I love that Ships of the Desert is just straight up the very... Bro, look how quick it... We're on 222 culture and we haven't even put a point into anything yet. This is going to be wild. And we've got like... Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be so good. The only issue that we've got is we don't have a lot of science. Who needs science? We don't need science. We do not need science. We will do this without science. Maybe that's it. Maybe we go culture victory here. Anyway, so ships... I want to quickly look through Songhai just to get a bit of an idea on where we're going for this playthrough. Ships of the Desert. So we get the Cannavasary. Gives you +1 trade route range. That doesn't seem like much. Oh, I guess if you've got 10 of them, or 5 of them, it adds up, right? We get Tomb of Askia, which is going to be amazing. We get Timbuktu, so +2 gold on rough terrain and mines on resources if there is at least 1 gold building in that settlement. That is the longest way of... Like, there's so many qualifiers to that. Okay, then we've got Hikoi. Minor and navigable rivers do not end unit movement, and your trade ships cannot be plundered on navigable rivers. Well, I can tell you right now, our trade ships cannot be plundered full stop because we've got Bursa. Trade routes cannot be plundered full stop, so we got that going for us already, but, well, look, thank you. We've got the masteries as well. +1 production on the Canavasari in settlements with a bazaar and in mining towns and trade outposts. Can you get trade outposts? I don't think you can get trade outposts in this era. Oh, no, you can. Wait, why the hell can I get a trade outpost now? I looked in one of the last playthroughs I did to try and get a trade outpost down in town, and I couldn't do it. It wasn't there. Don't tell me it's like some unique thing that I couldn't do it with that civ, or we can do it with this civ. Like, is there something going on here? Or maybe I just misread. It's probably more likely that I just misread. Mud brick. 50% production towards constructing gold buildings. That's good. +1 gold and production on gold buildings and settlements on plains and deers. Oh, sorry, on plains and desert. That's not bad either. There's a bit of qualification there. Fleet commanders gain the convoys promotion for free. I don't know what that does. And Issa, +5 combat strength and 2 movement for all units on nav rivers. So very much, again, playing into navigable rivers. And then Canter, I think we want to be looking to rush this. Cities in Homeland, so that's all of our cities, on navigable rivers, once again, all of our cities, generate convoys worth 2 treasure fleet points each. The Tahiro, gold, becomes 200. I don't know what the Tahiro is. And Wakia, +3 gold for every active trade route. That's going to be good. What is the Tahiro? Is that one of our unique units? Tahiro, unique unit. Songhai, unique merchant. Cheaper to train. Oh my lord. Civilian who can establish a trade route to import resources from a foreign settlement. When you create a trade route, you receive 100 gold if this trade route... If this is a trade route with at least 1 navigable river. I'm assuming that it means like that it goes through a navigable river. So like... This probably wouldn't be a navigable river. We got Gold Bangles Infantry. What does this do? Sorry, I'm like exploring the civilization just because I've never played Songhai at all. I've never once seen the opportunity for it. Now it's finally come up. It's a unique infantry unit, +5 combat strength when fighting on resource tiles. They really like resources, huh? 100% gold from pillaging trade routes, plus 100% gold. That's quite nice. Very specific though, oddly specific. Like you just want to go and sit on a resource tile and just camp it, just fortify on the resource tile. The other thing to note is the Canavasari is just a single unique building. Like, there's no other unique buildings. Like, is it an entire tile? Oh, is it an entire tile, the Canavasari? Oh, it probably is, isn't it? Because it's just a single unique building. It's like the aerodrome or something, right? That's what they're going to do. Surely. Wait, it's a unique improvement. Oh, it's not a building. It's an improvement. But it said early building. Must be built on an existing improvement on desert and plains. Can it be adjacent to another Canavasari? Yeah. It's an improvement. It's not a building. Unique. Why does it say unique building? Now I need to know. Now I need to know about the Canavasari. Anyway, okay, we'll come back to that later. We'll do that in the next video. And then up here we got +5 combat strength for the Gold Bangles Infantry when there are at least 10 resources assigned to the same settlement. What is the same settlement? Is that like the same settlement that you're defending? Is that so if they're defending a settlement that's got 10 resources, or is it just any settlement, or is it the settlement that they came from originally and that settlement needs to have at least 10 resources like that? Again, I don't know exactly what they're saying with that. And +1 settlement limit. Dude, this is nice. This is real nice. This is not, I like Songhai. I like the fact that we don't even have to think about settling on other pieces of the world. Like we will, don't get me wrong. We'll go out there, we'll look for the treasure resources because those are good resources. But I like the fact that we can just sit here and we can sit at home. This is going to be a fun playthrough. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this playthrough. We're going to stick with Songhai. I think I could probably just start recording now. It's 11:45 a.m. Next video begins at 11:46 a.m. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.